What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? What's up, TikTok? It's Pastor V again, and I'm here to give you the good news. And the good news is this: the baby bloomers and the Gen Xers are coming on board. Yes, I am here to invite more baby boomers, more Gen Xers on board. So get ready, Gen Z. We are here to partner with you, to encourage you, to advise you, and to share what we have learned with you. I'm here to invite more grandmas and more grandpas, and we're all going to have fun with our sons and our daughters, with our grandchildren on all these platforms. You say, "What? Why are you saying so?" Why I'm saying so is because I did it. Anybody can do it. I'm not saying that I've done what somebody else have not done. There are many people even older than me on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, but it can be done. When I wanted to start my TikTok, this year, I think we're about 59,000 plus now, if I remember very well. When I wanted to start my TikTok, this thing, where is for you? It's for the Gen Zs. It's for the this. I say, even if it's for the Gen Zs, I'm going in. I went in. The Gen Zs love me. They still love me. The baby boomers love me. The Gen Xers love me. You know why they do? It is because I am only sharing the wisdom that I know. What I'm inviting you to do, even as a grandma, a grandpa, a baby boomer, a Gen Xer, a retiree, is come and share what you know. You see, a lot of the young folks who follow me, they follow me not because of I am saying what probably they have not even heard before, but because they know when I say something, I'm saying it from exposure, I'm saying it from experience. Look, intelligence is good. Intelligence can make you know so many things, but there are certain things you will not know. Only experience and exposure. And experience and exposure are a product of time and chance. So you see, there are still many people out there that you can come to as a retiree and share your life experiences at work, your life experiences in corporate cycles, your life experiences as a woman in business, and this will help. You see, the younger generation, they are very intelligent, very computer savvy. But you see, there's one thing: they would rather listen to you, who is older, because they know you've been there, than listen to somebody who is their mate. Maybe a 25-year-old lady would rather listen to advice on marriage, on parenting from a 55, 60, 70-year-old woman than listen to a 25-year-old mate, because he knows that, yes, you may know, you may be intelligent, but you see, what wisdom and experience will give to you, intelligence will not be able to cope with it on its own. So, and besides, I need to say this to you, because this video is my second video on this subject, is to let you know that you are retired does not mean you are tired. That you are retired does not mean you don't have something else to give to this world. You have the time. You are living the soft life. You can do this. And a lot of lives will be touched and changed. And when you leave, your legacy is still around, because most of these messages you will be sharing, they are vintage messages. I have messages on YouTube that have been there for 5-6 years. I'm not as at this moment, my followers on YouTube are not as high as out of TikTok, because the way I handle TikTok is different from the way I handle YouTube. YouTube, your posts, I can go away for a very long time and come again, post one thing. It is recently, maybe from January or December, that I started posting regularly on YouTube, very serious. So I've been there for quite a while, but I know that the TikTok I started, I think about June, July last year, and we've grown so far. So if you want to start and you don't know how to start, there are two ways. You can watch both on TikTok, on YouTube. A lot of people have how to start and all the rest. But if you still want it on a one-on-one, you can send me an email. That is, if you are a baby bloomer, if you are a Gen Xer, and you just want this one-on-one thing with somebody who's been there. I don't know everything. I can only share what I have, and I don't have time to be able to go around everybody. So if you're really serious about this, shoot me a mail on strategicprayers4@gmail.com, and then we can talk from there to see how I can help you one-on-one on how things can be done and all. Oh, I didn't put on this slide. Listen to me. If you are in Tampa, Florida, all the way to Cascatan, all the way to Australia, Sydney, all the way to Nairobi, Kenya, listen to me. Old age is not a sickness, like we say. Old age is a blessing. There is blessedness that has come upon you because of your age. I will say it again. You are not tired because you are retired. Decide to begin to do something that will make people enjoy the blessings you carry. And you can do it by going to start either your TikTok or your YouTube. I am here to be with you and all the rest if you need my help. In the book of Joshua, Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, at 85, was still telling Joshua, his leader then, that give me this mountain. Meaning, as I was 40 years ago, so am I even now to take up the mountain. So you see, the self-talk of nobody wants to listen to me. You say, now I'm old, now I am a retiree. No, sir, no, sir. That is what your company said. You are still vigorous. You still have something you can give. So grandma, grandpa, people older than me, people younger than me, get out there as a baby bloomer, as a slavery hair person, and share your wisdom, the wisdoms you learn during war, the wisdom you learn during prayer. Now you say, how do I start? There is no other way to start. Just get your camera and film. Just sit down the way I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down in front of my window, and I just have a tripod, less than $10, that I use to hang my iPhone. I have a camera, but I don't use it. I prefer the iPhone. It's a what kind of microphone you are. So you can see the tiny microphone I'm using. This microphone is no more than $15 that I'm using. Actually, before I bought this, which I did recently, my iPhone microphone is all right. This one is just, for some fizzy, just to, yes, I'm using a microphone, understand. Without it, I'm still okay. You can check my other videos. You can see that I don't have the microphone there. I'm only using my iPhone. Now, if you can buy a fancy equipment, you're using the soft life already. If you can afford it, why not? Buy camera. Buy, just when you go to buy the camera, tell the people selling to you that you want a camera that is meant for videoing. So they give you a good camera, and then you go as far as your money can carry you. But if you don't want to splurge the cash, then stay with your phone. A good phone with a good camera. In fact, like we say in photography, the best camera you need is the camera you have. So use what you have so it doesn't become another expense. And then for lighting, you can just get a simple ring light. Is okay, especially if it's not like you are going about and you need so many other things. But if you're just going to sit down and talk the way I'm talking, a talking head video, just your window, a simple ring light is okay. Maybe about maybe 17 centimeter or diameter, whatever they call it. So how to start is to start. The best time to start is when you are starting. The first video you send is the best video for the moment. The next one you send, you look at it. I'm talking of posting. You look at it. If you feel there's areas for improvement, yes, do it. Part 1 is better than part 0. What I'm talking about is first video is better than no video. So start wherever you are with whatever you have. What will I say? You can watch my other video. I mentioned some things there. Say what you have experienced. Sometimes they say niche down. Well, niche down on what you know about. Talk about what you know about. There are things you know at your age that nobody else know. The young and upcoming, they want to learn from you and know how to do it. You say, what of things like, what should I use as thumbnail? There are 2 ways. YouTube themselves, when you post a video, will select something for a screenshot from your video and post it as a thumbnail. But if you want to take it deeper, you can go, there's an app called Canva. You can use Canva. Canva will give you YouTube template where you can post and use it to develop your thumbnail. If you know you're not ready for all that headache, let me just say it to what me I do. I just post, take a screenshot from one of my videos, and that's all. Now, that is not the standard way. The standard way is maybe you get Photoshop, you get Canva or something, and sit down and do a proper. I don't have time because I know that the content, if you are not chasing numbers, you don't understand it now. The right thing to do is get a standard photography app or whatever to edit your videos and all the rest. Photoshop can do that for you. If you're not ready for all that, like me, I don't have time. I can't sit down to be editing video and pictures. So I just take the screenshot, use Snapseed or Canva, play around with it, put my letters there, and I'm gone. So it depends on what you want. There is the standard thing to do, and there is this one I just do for myself. And so if you, besides, at this age, it's good though if the video blossoms, it's good if you start earning money from it, but you see, that is not the main purpose. My main purpose on being on these platforms is to share what I know. Monetization and every other thing, if it comes, it's also fine. It's great, it's good if it can happen. You can do the proper thing. I'm not against you doing the proper thing. I'm just saying, don't make this another headache. If you can hire somebody to do the videos for you and you have the money, why not? I actually even hate video editing. If I have the time, maybe I go hire somebody and say, just be doing the video editing. But I'm not doing transitions. You can see I'm just maintaining one position. I'm just looking and talking to you. I'm not doing transition. There's no effects and all the rest. So it depends on what you want. Just don't do anything that will now make you become you're no longer encouraged to do the video. You say, okay, what if I'm not interested in doing it? Leave it. Doing video on YouTube or TikTok or wherever it is, it's not by force. But I want to encourage you to do it because you have the time, you have the experience, you have the information. Only God knows you have a lot of stories that you can share that will bless people starting business, bless people starting marriage, bless people just mama, you know the things, you know the things these young women come and meet you in the house, ask you for advice. You can put them on video, you can even put them on an ebook, but do something. You still have a lot. You can't say maybe you're already in the departure hall. If you like, say you're in the departure hall, you can still send us you can still send messages. You see, you understand. So this is just what I am all about. For me, I'm not hard about followers, I'm not hard about viewers. If you don't put yourself under those needless pressure, you will just enjoy yourself. Post. Well, there are times there are some nasty people, both on all these platforms, who speak nonsense, who talk nonsense. What I do with them is I don't even bother answering them. I just delete them. Several times when I check their profile, you just see one or two pictures. The person is just talking what does not make sense. I delete them. If they're too nasty, I block them and I move on. I've dealt with tougher people in my working life many years back. Not all these small ones that are just coming up. They don't even know what they're talking about. That's how to handle them. Block them and move on. Don't even waste time explaining things to them. But the good news is that there are more good people who will encourage you in your work and your work on the social media space than those kind of trolls and all those kind of human beings who will do everything to make sure they frustrate your move. So I'm just here to encourage you that you can do it if you put your heart to it. Like I said, this is my second video on this subject. So if you have any questions, if you have anything you need to know, you can shoot me a mail. I will explain it to you. One thing I will say to you, because I learned this one from my daughter, Vibes told me, say, Daddy, bring the energy. Daddy, bring the energy. Daddy, bring the energy. So don't come there and say, no, sir, bring the energy. So one of the best things you can do is you have to prep yourself up before you sit before the camera. Start doing the talking, because when my daughter Vibes was telling me, say, I said, okay, no problem. And we are all better for it. So positive criticisms are okay. So please do it. And when you post it, let me know. If you have been on YouTube or TikTok for some time, let me know. Let me see it in the comments. How old are you and how well you are doing and all the rest. So God will help all of us out. And I will see you in the next video. And younger people, please let grandma and grandpa see this video. And when they start, please encourage them, because they have a lot to share. They have a lot to use their time to use to bless people. Thank you, everybody.